Just get in the coffin because we're gonna go. We're gonna go to Whataburger.
Just get in the coffin. You'll get a free Whopper.
Yeah, Whopper.
What's better, life or a Whopper?
Wait, Whopper? Whoppers aren't from Whataburger.
Sorry, Whoppers.
You don't even know what restaurant.
Wait, it's Whataburgers. Welcome to Rocket to Anywhere, the podcast whose host will ruin television for you if you stick around them too long. I'm Corban.
Oh, I'm Sofia.
Yeah. Okay, how far are we in? 37 episodes into the show and you still forget to say your name?
When I go meet somebody, the first thing I say is not my name. And it's not the middle thing I say, and it's not the last thing I say. I never say it.
Well, we're not Hello Internet where they don't have to introduce themselves. Not that famous. But what we do have is follow-up. 2 pieces of follow-up this week relating to last week's special episode where we took a look at the 3 Amazon pilots. By the time this episode releases, viewing of the pilots has been closed, the voting and stuff, so thank you if you did take the time to go check them out. 2 pieces of follow-up. The first one, Odd Squad influences were sort of confirmed by Tim McKeon. I said McKeenan. I don't know why I said that. I meant McKeon last week, when he posted a picture of one of the plaques from Will vs. the Future in the principal's office. It said Schmumber University, which I thought that was pretty hilarious. You can see that picture in the show notes at rta.space/37. Second piece of follow-up is something Sophia and I were arguing about 2 weeks ago during lunch, and we were like, well, where did Skyward take place? And I was like, well, it was in Texas, because inside one of the homes we saw like a plaque of the state of Texas on the wall. And I didn't even realize that it was clearly set in Oregon. Like, it said it in the title. So, yeah. Now on to Thought of the Week, aka Shower Thought. What do you have?
So, if you have 3 consecutive numbers, so like 3, 4, and 5, okay?
Uh-huh.
Don't worry if you don't know what consecutive numbers are. I didn't know either. I had to search it, so it's okay. So if it's 3 numbers, so 3, 4, 5, those are the numbers. And so the sum of all 3 of the numbers together is always the middle number times 3. So 3, 4, 5, all of them together is 12. 4 times 3 is 12. Okay? 5, 6, 7, 6 times 3 is 18.
Yeah.
So 5 plus 6 is 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. See? It always works, every single time.
We're very bad at math.
Yeah.
My thought of the week is every time I leave a note for my future self, I always think, no need to elaborate or explain what I meant. I'll understand it. And I never do.
Nope. You
Yeah.
won't.
When I write to-do lists, I'm like, wash that thing or something like that. Or I'm like, oh, deal with that thing. I'm like, wait, what was that thing? Explain it.
Mm-hmm.
But every time I'm like, oh, yeah, I'll remember. I know what I'm talking about. It's my brain. Now on to learn a word. This week's word is petrichor, a pleasant smell that frequently accompanies the first rain after a long period of warm, dry weather.
Oh, that's lovely. Okay.
Yes.
Go on.
This is something we're going to start to experience a lot here down in Texas, hopefully, if it's not burning hot through all of winter and autumn. Also, question for you. Do you prefer to say fall or autumn?
I don't care. It's whatever comes out.
Yeah, that's
and
what I'm
sometimes neither come out.
It's like the summer extension.
What's that?
Like, there is no real fall in Texas. It's like summer, and then summer lasts for another 3 months.
It's like, it's summer, and then there's summer, and
summer
then
too.
Somehow the next day there's no leaves on any trees, and then it's cold, and then the next day it's summer again.
Yeah, it's like summer 2, the sequel.
Yeah.
And then there's coldness.
And then the next day, ooh, there's no leaves anymore. And then the next day, ooh, it's super cold.
Yeah.
And then it goes on for a couple months, and then, oh, it's hot again.
Yeah, you go to bed one night when all the trees are green. You wake up in the morning and every single tree and every single leaf and every single tree is just on the ground.
Yep.
You don't even have time to rake it up before the new ones have grown in already. Now into joke time. Get us started.
What mouse walks on 2 legs?
Mousezilla from Word Girl?
No. Mickey Mouse. Okay?
Oh.
What duck walks on two legs? Donald Duck.
Well,
no,
hold on.
all of them.
It's not. Well, hold on. If you
all
ask for...
ducks walk on two legs.
Yes. But if you ask dogs, there's Pluto and Goofy. Pluto is on 4 legs and Goofy's on 2.
Yeah.
See, the animal hierarchy system in movies is like messed up. Like Arthur, from the opening frame of every Arthur episode, you see an aardvark walking his dog. Right in the intro. Speaking of which, when this episode gets released, well, I'll tell you at the end of the episode.
Okay.
Special announcement coming soon. Okay, so here's my joke. Son, you're just not cut out to be a mime. Is it something I said? Yes.
I got it.
Yeah.
All right, people. Don't ever spell part backwards because it's a trap. You get it? You get it?
Yes.
Okay.
Speaking of it's a trap, you know that character from Star Wars that's always like, it's a trap?
No.
You know that meme?
No.
Well, okay. Well, there's this meme of this character from like Star Wars Episode 6 or something. All he says is, it's a trap. And so he was on the set of Star Wars Episode 8, and he just walked around when they shot the last scene. He was like, it's a wrap. I got a parking ticket yesterday for being parked illegally. I have no idea why. The sign clearly said, fine for parking.
I'm not sure if I've said this or not. I'm not sure. Tea is just leaf water. Well, yeah, coffee is just bean water. Well, it's like everything is made of things. Like this door is just a wood rectangle, or this poster is just ink paper, or this lemonade is just lemon water. Actually, fun fact, lemonade and lemon water are not the same thing. They do not taste the same. They don't look the same.
Yep.
Do not think they are the same, because they are not.
Yeah, it's like Merlin Mann was talking about the other day on Reconcilable Differences. He's like, oh, I treat myself to 1 cream orange soda a month or something. And he's like, it's all natural. And then John's like, yeah, chemicals are made of natural stuff.
That's true, though.
Everything is natural, okay? Your phone is natural. I'm reading a book about anti-gravity. It's impossible to put down. Hey, have you been eating healthy?
Yes, today I made an aged organic milk tossed over seasoned tomato puree spread on baked whole wheat. Do you want to see it?
Yeah.
Me shows him a piece of pizza.
It's a great way to say you're eating healthy.
Yeah, but seriously, that's what it is. It's aged milk tossed over seasoned tomato puree spread on baked whole wheat.
With a little bit of grease.
Yeah.
Why were there no vegetables in the bologna? There wasn't mushroom.
Okay, this applies to me and Corban, and probably you. So, if you had a time limit of 10 minutes to listen to music for the rest of your life, all right, you're probably thinking, ooh, I listened to this song, okay? That's not the first thing you should be like, okay? Your first thing would be, how long does it take you to untangle your earbuds? Okay, because it would take me like 6 of the 10 minutes. And I'm pretty sure none of the songs that I listened to
and the other four of the 10 minutes would be you trying to find your
Yes, that's right. And probably, like, none of my songs are less than 4 minutes long.
Yeah, you're over there listening to full ballads and musicals.
No.
Yeah, that's me. 2-hour musicals. Woohoo. Last joke. What concert only costs 45 cents?
I know one that costs 21 cents. 21 Pilots.
Close. 50 Cent feat Nickelback.
Wow.
50 Cent the rapper featuring the band Nickelback. Now into an upcoming holiday, we have 2 here, one which is more important than the other. And that is Name Your Car Day, which is Monday the 2nd of October. The description is, unfortunately, many people do not think about naming their cars. Name Your Car Day has been set aside especially for those of you who may have forgotten about this little task. We have not named our cars. I mean, it could be the broken one and the working one.
All right, so I'm naming the old van
You just
Oldie.
named it the old van.
No, I'm naming the old van Oldie, and I'm naming the new van Newbie. There we go.
But there might be another one soon.
That one's gonna be called Goody.
2 shoes.
2 shoes.
2 wheels.
Are you sure it's only gonna have 2 wheels? Like it's not gonna make it home before.
Okay,
very
the
low
second
expectations.
Yeah, the second holiday is one that applies more to you, and that's National Noodle Day.
Ooh,
Friday the 6th of
I hope we still have
October.
ramen by then.
Yeah, we still have that huge box of ramen that we talked about like 5 episodes ago.
Okay, that's because you told me we shouldn't eat ramen, but you know what? You can. Because you can eat it with cheese or you can eat it with sauce, not the sauce packet that's inside.
If you want to hear us recommend how you should eat ramen noodles, go listen to that episode.
Yes, and if you want me to tell you how bad that sauce packet is that's inside there, you can go listen to it too.
Yes. But
Okay.
Noodle Day, we have to find something to do with those noodles. Today we're brought to you by listeners like you who rate and review us on Apple Podcasts. By the way, iOS 11 has come out, and if you're running it on your phones, our feed on Apple Podcasts may look a little messed up. Don't worry, I'm working on fixing on it. Actually, by the time this releases, it should be fixed, so I shouldn't have said anything. But now you're going to check if it looks messed up. Anyway.
You're working on fixing on it?
I'm working on fixing on it, fix something.
Okay.
Yeah, anyway, if you enjoyed the show, please leave us a rating or a review on iTunes, or you can do both if you have time. It doesn't take that long. All you got to do is tap how you want to rate us from 1 to 5 stars. That's at rta.space/iTunes. I should actually change it to be at rta.space/Apple Podcasts. But you get it. There's a link there. Now into Today I Learned. Today I learned that Costco Actually, I should say that I didn't learn this today. I learned this like 2 years ago. But I'm barely saying it. Today I learned, or 2 years ago I learned, Costco purposefully designed their stores without signs in order to force people to wander through all the aisles and find things to buy.
Yes.
Okay? And this is sort of common knowledge in our household because, like, I've told everyone this multiple times. But for those of you who didn't know about this, well, now you know. If you want to listen to a whole show about it where they talk to, like, Costco's founder, that's episode 635 of Planet Money called The Anti-Store. There will be a link in the show notes. But on the subject, every time we go to Costco, they move the bread.
Yep.
And you can never find it.
Yep.
But because of that, we actually do end up buying new stuff.
That we eat.
Yeah.
We only buy stuff we eat, just so you know.
We don't
If
go
it's
to
not edible, we do not buy it.
We avoid the center of the store, the clothing.
Yeah.
We try to. Okay, now on to topics. Today's topic is normal people versus YouTubers. Okay, it's like the classic thing. A normal person experiences something, and if that normal person was a YouTuber, you can just picture what their title and thumbnail would be.
Okay, tell me, and I'll tell you what the YouTuber says.
Well, I came up with both sides, but I can tell you both. So, normal person goes swimming.
I almost drowned.
In all caps, or with like insane in parentheses. Person blinks.
The day I went blind.
Person cooks Hot Pocket.
They have a new version of pizza.
I put extreme heat challenge. Dangerous.
Oh. Yeah, you could do that too.
Person watches Netflix show with cliffhanger.
People don't know how to make TV shows these days. I don't know.
Well, I didn't really come up with a title for it. I came up with what the thumbnail would be like, and it's just like an exaggerated, anguished face with Photoshop stock picture of a cliff. Of them, like, falling off. And, like, the title could be Left on a Cliff.
Yeah.
Those are some of the ones I came up with. I couldn't really expand them out. But I have a mini side topic to put on that, and that is times we have been tricked in our life.
Wait, what do you mean?
Yeah, so what are some times that, like, people have tricked us? Okay, so the example I will give is there's this YouTuber called Theo Joe, and I did not know that it was satire, that it was jokes. I thought it was real, okay? This is a long time ago, just to tell everyone. So he made this video called How to Get Free Stuff at Best Buy, and he made up this whole story about how there was this thing in the back where they put all the stuff that nobody buys, and then they could just give it away for free if you ask. So my dad and I go into the Best Buy. We're like, hey, where's that rack of all your free stuff?
I was there. I remember that was the day that I left my iPad on the shelf, and then I couldn't find it because I thought it was on display.
Yeah. So we're like, we'll go and like, hey, where's the free stuff? And they're like, what free stuff? And from their perspective, it must have looked like we were playing a trick on them.
Yeah.
But we were actually being tricked by the guy. And we're like, yeah, I saw this video. And the guy's like, yeah, there's this rack in the back with like all your free stuff and microphones. Like, where is it? And we seriously believed that this was true. And so no one would tell us anything because it obviously wasn't true. So we went out, and then there was this Best Buy employee getting off work. So we walked up and like, hey, is it true that you guys actually have this in the back and you're just not telling us? And the guy's like, man, you were tricked by that video. So many people come into the store every day asking the same thing. And then I searched, and it was true. Every single video on that guy's YouTube channel is all a joke.
Because his life is a joke.
Like, he does videos where it was like, how to make your internet speed faster. Attach a rubber band to the back of your head or something.
Wait, what?
It was like, how to make your internet speed faster. Attach rubber bands to the back of your head with an Ethernet cable or something. Okay, so when's the time you've been tricked?
I don't know.
You've never been tricked by anything.
Okay, I probably have. I just don't know.
You block it out of your memory.
Okay, like, I don't remember anything.
Wait, I've tricked you, haven't I?
Okay, what is your definition of tricked?
You believed something for like a while, and then you realized it was all a joke, that someone was trying to play on you or something.
Oh, so like a prank.
Not really a prank. Well, I mean, the only time I can actually, it's a minor trickery, but like, trickery, is that even a word?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I tricked you one time that it was actually morning when in fact it was night. Because like we had been out all day and exhausted, so you went to bed, so I went to wake you up for dinner.
Okay, well, technically you do that every year when I come back from camp.
Oh.
So,
well, I woke you up for dinner, and I decided to make you believe that it was the morning. Mm-hmm. So I like had bird tweet sounds playing on a Bluetooth speaker outside the window. Like, I tried to make this full out elaborate, and I covered up the windows and stuff, and made the sunset look like a sunrise. I mean, I can't move the sun and the earth, but I'm saying it looked like a sunrise. I'm like, yeah, it's morning.
Yeah, because like if you like where we live, the sun rises and the sun sets in the same place.
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah.
Maybe we've
and
been
so does the moon.
Maybe we've been living the same day over and over again.
Well, somehow it changed.
Yeah, when we realize it, everything changes. Oh, well, if we think of any more...
I don't know the time I've been tricked.
If we think of any more, we'll talk about it and follow up next week.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for listening this week. If this is your first time again, please subscribe, and you can find the best way for you to subscribe wherever you're listening from, if you're on iOS or Android or your computer, at rta.space/listen. For those of you who say that I say it too fast, it's rta.space, SPACE/listen. Don't forget to review us on Apple Podcast, and if you have any suggestions for us, you can email us rockettoanywhereshow@gmail.com or tweet us at RTAShow. Show notes for this week's episode are available again at rta.space/37, and you can follow me on Twitter at Corban Garcia and Sofia on Instagram at
extra_Sofia, SOFIA.
Yes.
Again, that's SOFIA.
Call now. Also, we forget to promote.
It's like the car that's like Kia, but like put so and then take the K off and put F.
It's like the word net, but get rid of the N, the E, and the T, and it's Corban. Like,
Corban, mine actually made sense, okay?
Okay.
Kia, add so to the front, take the K, leave it in the trash can, put an F that you got out of the recycling bin, and put it there.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll be back in 2 weeks, and until then, this
rocket has landed.